The first step I'm going to be doing is balding out my client with my modified Andis T outliner. It is zero gapped. This client wants a mid bald drop fade, so I start balding him right at the temple. You'll see me palm the head and pull the skin with my thumb as I create and knock out guidelines. It's always important to pull the skin while you bald out your client, just to be sure that it's as close to the skin as possible. That way when you come under it with the foil razor, you'll be able to fade it in a lot smoother. By pulling the skin while you bald out, you're also saving your time by not leaving any harsh guidelines that you may have to come back to in the end. I always say that if you focus and dominate each step by giving it quality time, your fade will obviously come out a lot cleaner. And also you build up your confidence knowing that the previous step is clean because you spent the time perfecting it. The next step I'm going to do is finish the base of the cut with my Andis shaver. There's no perfect shaver out there, but this is the razor I prefer just because it's really light in my hand and to me it's pretty powerful. When I use this machine, I'm not going all the way up to that first line I created with my T outliner. I go up about 1/4 of an inch away and then scoop straight up or to the right. I use my T outliner to take out the dark line I see. I'm not going all the way up, but again, I'm using that scoop up method and trying to blend it with the skin. The next step I'm going to do is create that first guideline with the lever open. This could also be known as a half. I go up roughly about an inch because the fade is practically halfway above the head already. I believe this rough inch is perfect just because I'm giving myself enough space to blend it. The more space you give yourself, the more you're able to see that blend. The next step I'm going to do is close the lever and scoop at that bottom line. You'll see when I do this step, I create another line and eventually open up my lever just a tad bit and scoop out that line. Right now I'm just working with the lever open and closed. I'm playing with the lever as I eye out any dark spots. I'm not going any higher than the guideline I created. That's the boundary that you don't want to pass. The next step I'm going to be doing is setting that second guideline with my one guard. The one guard is all the way open, and I'm mimicking that first step by making this guideline about an inch. It's always important to create clean and straight guidelines because I guarantee the straighter your guidelines are, the more cleaner your fade will be. And right here, I am closing the lever to soften that bottom line that I created with the one guard open. I won't take out that line completely, but I am saving myself time and creating a softer transition when I come under it with my 1/16 guard. Right here, I'm going to knock out that guideline that I softened with my one guard closed. The lever on this half guard is slightly open. As I continue to knock out that line, I continue to play with that lever by gradually moving it up and down. Right here, I'm just kind of detailing any dark spots that I couldn't take out with the lever slightly open. The next step I'm going to do is clipper over comb that bulk that my one guard open could not take out. During this whole fade, I only used 2 guards just to save myself a lot of time. At the end of the day, time is what makes you money. Speed is what makes you money. But by using 2 guards plus the clipper over comb method, I'm giving a quality cut by also cutting down time by eliminating any guard higher than a 1. The next step I'm going to do is put on my one guard with the lever open and just detail. As I'm detailing, I'm using my corners and not using the entire guard flat on his head, just so I don't set another guideline. It's always important to go back and detail your work just to make the fade a lot cleaner. No fade is perfect, but you define what perfect is when you fade. I believe that when you detail, you're perfecting the finishing steps of the entire cut. Who doesn't want their fade to come out clean? I appreciate you guys watching this video, and I really do hope you guys learned a little bit on how to perfect your fade. I do these videos to help other barbers or anyone who is learning how to cut hair. I believe in the small details and perfecting the small details because these little details are what define the cut. So I'll give you one more look at the finished product. Again, please feel free to drop any questions you have in that comment section. So again, I appreciate it, guys. Thank you.